Hold on. I think I see the problem. I'm gonna have to hook up the other thing real fast. Shouldn't take too long. There we go. Okay, gotcha. Testing, testing. All right. Hi, everybody. Today, of course, is Memorial Day, the day that we honor the veterans who died to protect this great country of ours. And this particular episode is going to honor all the trivia questions that died along the way. Yeah, won't get fooled again. All right, but seriously, let's do some shout-outs here. Starting with starting with Corey C, who shouted me out 3 weeks ago. Then there was Swale 256, who followed me 17 days ago. Then Big Brain Banana, who shouted me out not once but twice in the past 2 weeks. To 30 and 37 people. Shared Supernova and Residently, who followed me on that day. Pablo Dion, who followed me a bit later. All right. There we go. The wheel is probably mostly going to be semi-retired today because we're going to concentrate on the games that have a good chance to give you shout-outs during the Memorial Day holiday. I think we're going to start, but we'll start with the rewrite as we always like to, because this will be our first chance to get this game going in several weeks. It has been 2 whole weeks since I streamed, so I hate to make that a habit, but some things unfortunately just can't be helped, particularly when you're busy a lot, so... Good. All right, folks, let's do this. Since one ride wasn't enough, it's time to hit the re-ride. Alright, what's the question? Wait a minute, we've already done this. Stop. Hold up. Okay, let's try this again. If it doesn't work again, we may end up having to do a pick by the episode. Oh, Oh, stop. We've already done this. Come on. I apologize. I didn't think it'd be this long. Yeah. I am a rebel. I'm Gen X.
Welcome to the reride.
Yes.
I won't pick on you for playing alone. It looks like life is picking on you enough already.
Watch your mouth.
Is this your first time on the reride? I am sorry. I almost didn't recognize you. It is good to have you back. Here are your buzzers for this game. Please allow me to remind you that this is a non-profit fan project in no way associated with Jackbox Games.
Duly noted.
And now, please enjoy the reride. Perhaps we will meet at the bottom.
Yes.
It's time for the show where hot culture and pop culture collide. This episode of The Reride is brought to you by Unforbidden Snacks. From Tide Pod-shaped gummies to silica gel mint packages, we turn the inedible into the irresistible. And here's your host, the ruthless ringleader of The Reride, Conan Blankenberg.
Welcome to my show. So, I take it you're a sucker for things you aren't supposed to do or have. Well, just don't speak out of turn or get out of the right before we stop and you'll be friends. Time to show off your forbidden knowledge.
Sure.
Picky. Pay attention and get ready for the forbidden question. All right, let's get started by completing the following analogy. Fruit is to biblical apple as love is to Madonna song, Seinfeld episode, famous speech, or Canadian nonprofit. The forbidden fruit is the apple from the Garden of Eden, and forbidden love is the title of not one, but two Madonna songs. One from 1994, one from 2005. What I'm trying to establish here is that Madonna is clearly a goddess, and I will have no dissent from anyone on this.
Even after that one song?
Ooh-wee, that's not bad at all, and here's your category. Your Honor, the defense pleads free of sin. So we've got 75-51 up for grabs on this one. Who's gonna go for it? Because reincarnation is explicitly a crime in his home country, which of these Jesuses would be a crook? Indian Jesus, Canadian Jesus, Samoan Jesus, or Chinese Jesus?
I'm gonna guess it's Chinese.
Reincarnation is indeed explicitly illegal and punishable by law in China. Well, who cares? You'll never get me dead! I've got a question for you. Well, it ain't the jackpot, but at least we're not wasting our time here. Here's a category. To get to the other side, you first need to be free.
Yep.
And here is the question. Why did the chicken cross the road? To put its owner in jail in Gilbertown, Alabama, to get its owner arrested in Quitman, Georgia, to send its owner behind bars in Schlater, Mississippi, or to really screw over its owner in Damariscotta, Maine? It is actually illegal to allow chickens you own to cross the road in Quitman, Georgia. Of course, for payback, its owner made it intricately familiar with 11 very tasty herbs and spices. Pick a value that looks good to you, and then I've got good news for you.
Dis or dat?
It's time to play the one and only Dis or Dat.
That's probably the one good thing about
this. Dis or Dat is coming to you with a category of sweet All right, listen up. I'm going to list off 7 chemicals, and for each one, I want you to tell me whether it's the name of an artificial sweetener or the name of a hardcore drug. Get one right and you'll win some money, but get one wrong or don't get to it in time and you'll lose money. And keep an eye on the wire. It fills up in 30 seconds, and that's your time. Time to play Dis or Dat. Let's go. Clintos. Myristicin. Eulamoline. Sorghum. Izuame. Nafarone. Pregabalin.
We tried.
What a thoroughly average and boring showing. I'm gonna have to light up to get through the rest of this. Quick look at your current score in case you need more numbers in your life. Got enough? Yeah, me too. Hit your buzzer when a good value. Here's what this next question is called. The 57th rule of Fight Club is... The first rule of Fight Club is, don't talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is, don't talk about Fight Club. And then? What's the third rule of Fight Club? No shirts, no shoes. Fights will go on as long as they have to. If someone yells stop, the fight is over, or one fight at a time. Oh dear.
Wrong one? It's
well,
two,
you
isn't
sure
it?
picked yourself up a bloody nose in this one. The third rule of Fight Club is if someone yells stop, the fight is over. The principles are safe, sane, and consensual, as it is in Fight Club, as in BDSM dungeons. I've heard. Come and get yourself a... Now playing... Jerry was a lonely race car driver. You ready for this? Me too. Let's go. Say you're a race driver and your date for the night is one giant red flag. What would your instincts very likely not allow you to do? Repair your chair, refuel your drinks, change your treads, or get up from your chair and walk around the restaurant?
I'm thinking it's for...
No, you can leave your car under a red flag. You'll just have to remember to get back in it when the race starts back up. You can't refuel your car during a red flag in almost every motor racing competition under the sun. But who knows, maybe your date would have gone a little more pleasantly if you hadn't shown up in a full fireproof suit and a racing helmet.
Maybe.
Alright. Teeny weeny brainy no understandy rhymey question. Oh,
Gibberish
rhymey question, is that so? Well, looks like we'll be playing yeah, whoop-de-doop, it is gibberish. Wow. Ooh, what a surprise. Let's take a look at the actual category for this gibberish question. The Hives had it with you, sir. Remember, that cash is gonna drop fast, so if you want to win big, you gotta be quick. Okay, take a look at this gibberish phrase and tell me what famous phrase it rhymes with. To have a night, the bee slain tyrant. And don't mind the comma.
To have a night, the bee slain tyrant. To have a night, the bee slain tyrant.
If you hear this, you've been naughty. Oh boy. Oh.
To have a night, the bee slain
Been
tyrant.
naughty, and you've probably been caught by the law.
Oh, remain.
Have a right to
Good
remain
enough.
silent. Unless, of course, you get caught trying to slay a tyrant. In which case, your only right is gonna be to rot to death in a dark, dingy dungeon. The kind of dungeon where you don't play a 90s trivia game. You know, the boring kind of dungeon. No less dingy, though.
You seem weirdly knowledgeable about this.
Introducing. We hold these truths to be insufficient. Okay, let's jump right into it. If all United States laws were rendered invalid except for the original Constitution, which of these movie titles would still describe an illegal action? Kill Bill, The Bank Job, Pirates of the Caribbean, or Kidnapping Mr. Heineken? I'm honestly more of a Glug Light guy myself.
Nope.
All right, I'll tell you. Murder, kidnapping, and grand theft are all A-OK in lawless America, but piracy, along with treason and counterfeiting, is not. Of course, murder, kidnapping, and grand theft are also okay with all of those laws intact, but only if you have enough money. It's all up to... Hey, I know I told you to pick a value, but not like this. Ugh. Oh well, too late now. Here's your category. A buffoonery of absurd collective nouns. I love the wonderfully wacky world of terms of venery. You know, the field that says a group of crows is a murder, or a group of owls is a parliament. Well then, riddle me this. You've watched a sleuth solve a conspiracy shortly after a patrol discovered an intrusion. Which of these animals did you not witness? Bears, ravens, caterpillars, or cockroaches? This ain't it, Chief. And here I thought I'd get more from you than a fluffle of disappointment. It's called a sleuth of bears, a conspiracy of ravens, and an intrusion of cockroaches. But a group of caterpillars is called an army, not a patrol. If you ask me, the collective noun for a group of terms of venery should be called a bullshit. Alright, we can't move. Thank you, and now introducing... How dare you refute my total and utter nonsense? Let us dive right in. Which of these adversaries in a battle of wits would be most likely to accuse you of using an illegal argument? Your smartphone, a state senator, a tennis player, or a sous chef? Don't be sad. Lots of people lead happy lives without brains.
Wow.
Prepare to have your mind blown. Illegal arguments are a programming thing, so a coding error for a smartphone app could cause your phone to accuse you of playing foul. Though you honestly have to be legendarily stupid to lose a battle of wits against a thing that literally has a mute button and an off switch. Do you know how many people I wish had a mute button and an off switch?
Far too many.
Hit buzzer, select value. It is forbidden to forget the following clue during this
Hey, let's do it. Don't do that.
No, seriously, don't. We mean it. Best of luck to you.
Okay, don't catch a Bowie knife. Gotcha. You don't change your running system, okay? Judged by the cover, yeah. Ah, okay. Mother Nature. Don't argue with a fool. Okay. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. You don't talk about Fight Club. Don't beat him after midnight. Okay. Jack attack saved me.
Impressive, impressive. Good job on that attack. Let's see how it impacted your final score.
Acceptable.
Ooh, impressive. Too bad no one's here to congratulate ya.
Well, to be fair. To be fair, nobody usually there shows up to these streams anyway, so who cares? Alrighty. Hey, alright folks. This concludes this episode of The Rewrite. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment in the section below, subscribe, and spread the word. We'll see you next time here at Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. I shall return in about 90 seconds. Just do what you normally do, which is probably nothing much. See ya. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. We're getting ready to do a round of the head rush next. Okay. Maybe I just need to get this hooked up too, I guess. That's weird. Okay, it's up to date. That's good. Pause. Okay, folks. See you on the other side. Then we'll probably go ahead and do the next game here. No, actually, we'll probably go ahead and do the song.
Welcome to Head Rush. I'm Baby Diva. How many people are playing? Got it. Okay, thank you. Now type in your name for me.
45 seconds.
All right, buddy. Hit the number of the icon you want.
30 seconds.
Okay, your buzzer's gonna be the letter B.
Okay, everybody ready? Good luck.
Yep.
Hey, how you doing? Good to see ya, yada, yada, yada. That's all out of the way. Okay. Here, my friend, is the dealio. Question comes up, you buzz in, then you hit a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to pick your answer. Pretty darn easy, ain't it? Well, if there's no further questions, let's start today's lesson. Category, please.
Nice and snowy.
This
Perfect
category is
summer
known
weather.
as Hot Times in the Old Garden Tonight. And it's worth $20,000 if you get this one right. All right, you probably know that hippies in the 60s were called flower children, right? If two flowers want to have flower children of their own, they can reproduce using male and female sex organs called what? Stamens and pistils, biscuits and gravy, atria and ventricles, or beans and bangers?
Happy one.
The stamens are the male reproductive organs and the pistils are the female ones. You know, I don't mind if flowers are going to go around having sex, as long as they practice safe flower sex. I need a category. Say hello to, she's not a girlfriend, she's a friend that's a girl. 20,000 bucks says you don't know this one. All right, now pay attention because you're gonna be quizzed on the following story. Once upon a time there was this guy, okay, and he was all anxious because he didn't have a date for the junior prom, right? So he asked this girl who was a friend to go and she said, okay, but then this guy heard that another girl liked him, this total babe, right? So he uninvited his friend, who's a girl, and asked this total babe out. Well, it was a total joke on him because the babe just laughed in his face. And then he re-asked out his friend, who's a girl, and she laughed in his face too. So instead of going to the junior prom, he stayed at home and played Pogs with all his other loser guy friends. Which of these proverbs sums up this story the best? A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A friend in need is a friend indeed. All's well that ends well, or a penny saved is a penny earned.
I think it's one.
Because he ditched the first girl, who's only a friend, to go with the second girl, he ended up losing them both. So remember, stay out of the bushes. Alrighty, pick one.
This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This is Sheryl Crow.
This bad boy is. This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. 10,000 bucks riding on this one. Hey, remember that canceled show, Boston Common? If dissatisfied viewers protest the cancellation of Boston Common by recreating the Boston Tea Party, what will they do to the network programmers? Throw them into Boston Harbor, sell them into slavery, accuse them of witchcraft, or trade them to Native Americans for food?
I think they throw them in the arbor.
The Boston Tea Party occurred when the colonists protested taxes by throwing a bunch of British tea into the harbor. Man, you should have seen what happened when there was talk of canceling the Naked Truth. Okay, pick a category. Looks like this category is creative ways to tackle the first baseman. 20,000 bucks for a correct answer. Okay, now you all know primetime Deion Sanders, right? Well, you know how his uniform number in baseball and football is 21? Suppose Primetime wants to have a prime number on his uniform. What number should Deion Sanders use?
That would be 23.
Since 23 can only be divided by itself or 1 without leaving a remainder, it's a prime number. And for a guy who makes so much money, you wouldn't think he'd have to hold down 2 jobs. Go figure. Okay, I need a category. Oh my, guess what? It's a headbutt. H-E-A-D-B-U-T-T, headbutt. One headbutt category coming up. Playing football with the undead. How about $50,000 to start this headbutt question? Here's how to work the headbutt. You're going to see an equation like this one. All you got to do is figure out the parts and add them together.
Zach, thank you.
Paid athlete is pro. Littlest Hanson is Zach. Add them up. Prozac. Pretty simple, huh? All right, now as soon as you know the answer, buzz in, because I'm taking away some of the cash every second and a half. Okay, put your finger on your buzzer and tell me what's the sum of this equation. Burial site plus Oakland football team. All right, type in your answer, hit return, and then we'll see how you do. Remember, if your parents aren't willing to kick out a few extra bucks in your allowance, raiding tombs for money is always an option. I need a category.
Yep.
And this is Saved by the Cancellation. This one can get you 10 grand. Flex those fingers, because here it comes. Imagine that the pupils in Saved by the Bell act the same way as the pupils in your eyes. What will happen when the brightest student walks by in the hall? Zach gets really huge, Kelly becomes reflective, Screech suddenly shrinks, or Slater becomes inverted.
I think it shrinks.
When light hits your eyes, your pupils get smaller, so Screech would shrink.
Hey guys, I'm down here!
Slater, did someone say something? Category, please. Here she is. You've got something on your nose. And you pocket 20,000 clams if you get this one. Hey, you know how you can get all those different kinds of tissue? You know, I hate those lotiony ones. They give me nose zits. Anyway, looks like they're coming out with a new one. If you buy a new facial tissue called nervous tissue, which is packaged like your body's central nervous system, how will it be dispensed? Will it be ripped out of hair, yanked out of a heart, plucked from a toenail, or pulled out of a spinal cord?
I believe it'd be a spinal cord.
Your nervous system is made up of your brain, spinal cord, and nervous tissue. I'm especially fond of the dispenser with the soft floral print. Alrighty, pick one. Whoa! Someone just got themselves a dis or dat.
Alright. One day he'll pick the dynamite.
The category for this dis or dat question
And he won't blow up.
That is so not your color. Okay, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if it's a rock group or a brand of makeup.
Rock band or makeup?
As each one comes up, if it's a rock group, press 1. If it's a brand of makeup, press 2. And press 4 if you want to skip. For each right answer, you get 5,000 clammies. And 5,000 will be taken away if you get it wrong or don't get to it. Okay, let's see that timer.
Alright.
Let's boogie. Urban Decay, rock group or makeup brand?
Makeup brand.
Sonic Youth.
That's a band.
Hard Candy.
Brand.
Manic Panic.
Brand?
Max Factor.
That's a brand.
Sugar Ray.
That's a band.
One more. Flaming
Band.
That's all she wrote. Perfect. And with time to spare. There you go. Now,
Waiting good tonight.
Does not suck. All right, what's next? Okay, I need a category.
Let's do it again!
Pucker up for I Peter the Fool. Get it right. I'm handing over 20K. And we're off. If you go to a Greek restaurant to get a sandwich on pita bread and they stuff your food into pita bread instead, what'll you be eating? Environmental protesters soaked in oil, federal agents...
That'd be animal activists.
PETA stands for the People for Ethical Treatment of Animals, an animal rights group. They taste pretty good. Crunchy. Okay, pick a category. This baby is Mortal Kombat is a great way to lose weight. I'm giving out 30 grand for a right answer. Okay, all you health freaks, imagine this. Fitness guru Richard Simmons is putting out a new workout video called Fighting the Battle of the Bulge. What do you most likely see Richard doing? Counting calories in Canada, stepping in Germany, fighting fat in France, or dealing a meal in Denmark?
I think it was Germany? It was France, wasn't it?
In case you're wondering, one of the last decisive battles of World War II, the Battle of the Bulge, was fought on the border between France and Belgium. Feel the burn! Feel the burn! 3 more, 2 more, 1 up! I need a category. We'll be right back to the game after this commercial break.
Even with extension cords, my old pigeon can't even deliver a message next door. But with my new cordless pigeon, I can deliver messages to my homies anywhere in the world. Cordless pigeon,
cordless pigeon. Batteries sold separately.
It's time for the head rush. Don't you dare look away, because when you see 2 ones that match, you better buzz in. If I think you're right, I'm giving you 5,000 clammies. But if I think you're wrong, you owe me 5,000. Oh yes, and let's not forget. Remember the clue. Your match better fit this clue. Who's your hero? Well, we all know it's me, so good luck.
Harry? Laura Croft. James Bond. That'd be Wink. Joe and Chris, of course. Nightmare Creatures, I have no idea. It was an actress. Ignatius and Nadia, okay. Alucard. I missed one.
Why am I yelling? I don't know. Let's check out your final score. That's the game. Hey, Green, you were like the best player we had this whole game. Really, I mean that. Thank you for playing Head Rush, and hey.
Yes, sir, that's show business. Thanks, everyone.
Hey, Abe.
Baby Diva, are we back in the saddle or what?
Yeah, woohoo! You made it to the high scoreboard. This calls for a toast. Toast. When you're ready to play again, just let me know.
Alright, that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack Head Rush. If you liked what you saw, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment in the section below. Subscribe and spread the word. This is Stick and Squeeze Gaming as the arcade is now closed. Alright, I think we're going to go ahead and take another 90-second break and we shall return. We'll probably do a song next. Just a heads up. We'll see you in a bit. Don't forget the mechanics site. That also does include like YouTube, Twitter, everything else. Twitter is where I usually announce where I actually do streams. Alright folks, welcome back. I had originally planned on doing Phil Collins' Let It Rain Rain Down on Me. But then I found out apparently on Twitter that it happens to be none other than the birthday of Christopher Lee, the guy you might remember from being in Lord of the Rings and Star Wars and a bunch of other things. Maybe you've seen one of his horrors or something. Anyway, this is a song he did as from the film The Return of Captain Invincible. It wasn't that good, but this was easily the best part of it. It's called Name Your Poison. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, it's not going to have that, but, okay, at least I can do that, maybe. Hold on. Alright, at least we could probably do this and call it good. Yeah. Give me 1 second, we'll get that going here. Okay, that works, I guess. Although we'll probably do it more like this. Well. Sorry, folks. It's a little tense. They're trying to get everything so you can see everything what's happening. All right. Alright, there we go. Alright, at least we'll have that up during it. I mean, I wish I could actually show the karaoke, but that would actually put us with the film, unfortunately. And we don't need that. I will be singing to a karaoke version that has the clips. And I will begin right now. Might I say that I'm old-fashioned, très fin ordinaire, that I want a fresh Manhattan with white Anglo-Saxons everywhere. A black Russian, no pink lady, give her the Singapore sling. And Moscow Mule is not your baby, so highball the vodka and name your sting. Be a big shot with a bull shot, be a Schweinmeter wine. Have a short or a port, or snort of any sort. Asti spumante, uno Chianti, are divine. I got some economics, a gin and tonic on the rocks, where angels fear to tread, I say. Choose your booze, let's hit the red eye. Think of Diana Durbin and how she sung on rum and bourbon, or ends your luncheon hour with a planter's punch and a whiskey sour. If you feel like a wreck, try the horse's neck, or a sherry with a cherry in the new fun size. If you don't name your poison, I'll have to get the poison. The spirit of adventure opens one's eyes. If you don't name your poison, I'll have to get the poison. You'll never see another tequila sunrise. happily ever after, with a chublies and some laughter. Between the sheets is lovely, with a titsy blonde and a bottle of bubbly. There's nothing sicker in society than a lack of liquor and sobriety. So down the hatch, here's mud in your eye. Take a bracer with a chaser, wash it down with rye. Bottoms up, syrup cup, it'll put you in the pink. And all you have to do is drink. Drink, 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 drink. All right, folks. Thank you for humoring me, and happy birthday, Christopher Lee. Hope you have a great one wherever you're at now. All right, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and start with our third game. I think it would be Volume 2. As they say, it's time to see what all the buzz is about. All right, let's do it. Volume 2, off we go. All right, I think we can close you. Might give us a second here. All right, where are you?
Hey, Carlos. 60 seconds.
All right, let me move this back a little bit. That way you all can see what is happening in the game. All right, that's good. Let's go with it.
Armadillo. I didn't write about an armadillo, and I don't think it really has a place in the question.
Tomas,
I'm right here. Hello, welcome to the show. Would you mind telling me how many contestants are playing the game today? We're playing solo. All right then, let's have a name.
I don't know. That's not my department.
Okay, right there. So that's. Oh yeah, are you here for a 7-question? You want it? You got it.
Of course we do,
All
Cookie.
Right, your buzzer is the letter B, as in check out her booty. Or, you know, his booty.
What is that? Answer your pants and making it happen.
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Whoa, heads up. All right, listen. When a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer from the screen, and you have to hit the right key that corresponds to it on your keyboard. You follow me?
Sure.
10
Good
seconds.
luck.
Just find me after the show. Okay, let's lose the desktop, please.
7.
And go to black.
6.
Buzz, get ready. All right.
Many fine hardware and plumbing stores.
Here we go.
Beer Whiz. Ask for it by name.
We got your trivia right here.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Alright, welcome to You Don't Know Jack. Looks like it's just the two of us. You ready to party?
Mm-hmm.
How about it?
Let's have some fun.
Here comes question 1.
The category is, I can name that sitcom in 3 characters. $2,000 for right answer.
Yep,
It's time.
should be able
Fill in the
to.
blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Princess Bud and Kitten. By now you should have guessed. That show with Marcus Welby's called Go Nuts. Robert Young played Marcus Welby as well as the father on Father Knows Best. Alright, tell me this. If Father Knows Best, what the hell is with those kids' nicknames? Okay, pick a category. Category. When beauticians think. And this one's worth $2,000. Okay, imagine this. In a very special Palmolive commercial, Madge the manicurist considers barbicide. About what is she thinking? Dyeing her hair red, murdering her hairstylist, disinfecting her comb, or going back to
Barbicide, I think, is something you use to disinfect your comb.
Barbicide is the blue stuff they put the combs in.
Madge, your comb seems so germ-free.
That's barbicide. You're soaking in it. Take your pick. What do you say?
Put on your pants for the naked dance. 3.
And we call this one the Beverly Hillbillies in the Old Testament. Pay attention, $3,000 on this one. All right, fingers limbered, cause here comes the question. Jed Clampett is to oil as Moses is to water, Jesus is to natural gas, Mary is to myrrh, or Adam is to apples.
I think found accidentally.
Sadly, no.
No?
Shoulda picked
Shoot.
this. Jed Clampett struck oil while shooting at some food. Moses struck water when he hit a rock with a rod. Moses later visited a giant cement pond called the Red Sea. Come on, we need a... And this questions category is, it's all just a front. All right, this one's not too tough. We're talking $1,000 for it.
Let's start to rebuild.
Pay attention. Here's a word I often hear mispronounced. Now, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to spell it. The word is F-A-C-A-D-E. Which of these sportscasters' last names rhymes with the correct pronunciation of F-A-C-A? The word is facade, which rhymes with Rashad and Ahmad.
Yep.
His name also rhymes with wad and cattle prod. Coincidence? Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Number 5.
This
I'm not against Freebird, but I totally get what people are like.
Freebird.
They don't want to do it all the
Worth
time.
$1,001 bills. Get your fingers ready. Here's one coming at you. If you suffered from xenophobia, which of the following bands, based on its name, would instill you with the most...
That'd be Foreigner.
Xenophobia is a fear of foreigners. And foreigner phobia is a fear of unnecessary encores. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, chest
Gibberish question.
floor.
It's time for
Here's a gibberish category. Cattle breeding is a man's job. We're gonna start out with $5,000 here. Now, you're gonna have about 30 seconds to solve this puzzle, and I'm gonna be taking away a little bit of cash every second and a half. Coming at ya, what 70s TV show title does this rhyme with? Cattle love a wet jerk, Lars. And don't get jerked up by the punctuation.
Cattle love a wet jerk, Lars. Cattle love a wet jerk, Lars.
A lot of celebrities.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Okay, let your fingers be the...
Yep.
Hey, do you remember the week where they had the women from Charlie's Angels and Three's Company in that big mud wrestling competition? Oh, it must have been some dream or something.
Probably.
How about it? We need a category. The category is... Sailing the high seas. Get this right, get $2,000. Remember the line in the song America the Beautiful about crowning thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea? Suppose
Sure.
the lyrics were changed to from middle C to high C. If you took a cross-country road trip, in what kind of musical terminology would you measure the distance? Measures, scales, bars, or octaves?
Scales maybe?
Wrong.
Oh.
And over here
Octaves?
we have the right answer. The good news is you'd only be going 2 octaves. The bad news is you'd hit a lot of flats. Take your pick. What do you say?
Order me the taco plate with the side of question 8.
The category. Strange Bedfellows. $3,000 for this one. Okay, peel your eyes, free your mind, cause here we go. It's been a long, wild night in Eastern Europe. Assuming that a country can only get in bed with its immediate neighbors, where could you find Bosnia-Herzegovina this morning? Spooning with Croatia, basking in the afterglow with Romania, eating cold pizza with Bulgaria, or sucking the toes of Slovenia?
I'm gonna go Slovenia. It was Croatia,
You
wasn't
didn't
it?
choose this. Bosnia-Herzegovina is all cuddled up with Croatia. Cozy, but I hear Croatia hogs the covers. Okay, pick a category. Hit me. Hit me. Whoa, all right. Hit me. Hey kids, looks like we're going on a fiber optic field trip to Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh.
Sin City. And
Okay.
Las Vegas by dialing 702. Attention travelers, buckle your belts, cause we are going on a fiber optic field trip. Alright, I got my Vegas white pages right here. Flipping through. We're gonna pick a name at random. Alright, here we go. Ross Bugner. Okay, we're gonna call Ross Bugner. We're dialing him up here, Mr. Vegas. Alright, we'll see what his pleasure is. Let's see if he's home, Ross Bugner.
Hello?
Can I talk with Ross Bugner, please?
This is Ross.
Yeah, Ross, my name is Buzz, and I'm the host of a CD-ROM game show in Chicago called You Don't Know Jack.
Wait, are you selling something? Because I was sleeping.
No. I'm hosting a CD-ROM game show, and, we do trivia stuff, and, actually, we're just...
What kind of game show is this?
It's a computer game. You interested?
Okay.
Fantastic. Tell me, Ross, what do you do in Vegas?
Mostly I gamble in here in Las Vegas, and I mostly focus on the video, poker, and games and the like.
Fascinating. Okay, listen, Ross, I'm going to put you on with our producer, Cookie, and you guys can hammer out a question, and then we'll get back to you in a few minutes.
All right.
We'll be right back with Ross Bugner. All right, let's go on and pick another category.
Okay, well, I still haven't gone through half of these celebrity quick calls.
All right, go ahead and pick one.
It's party time. Here comes number 9.
All right, next up, whiskey business. This one's gonna be $3,000. Old style beer is famous for being fully croissant. Now, if you were to croissant Tom Cruise, what would you need to do to him? Add food coloring to him for a golden color. Beat him until he's foamy. Add fermented liquid to him for carbonation, or lower him to a sub-zero temperature. Not gonna do it.
Crap.
In case you're interested, here's the right answer. To make Tom Croissant, you'd add a fermented liquid to him to produce natural carbonation. You want the bubbles?
I want the bubbles.
You can't handle the bubbles.
Come on, we need a category.
Hey, Master Blaster! Won't you find an answer? It's 10!
category, let's do it. Finally, a question about Iowa. Get it right, get 2,000 bucks. Okay, hang tight, put your fingers on your buzzers, here's the question. Based on the meaning of its name in the Sioux language, after which of these famous doctors might the state of Iowa be named? Dr. Jack Kevorkian, Dr. Joyce Brothers, Dr. Ruth Westheimer, or Dr. Robert Jarvik?
I think it's Kevorkian.
In the Sioux language, Iowa means one who puts to sleep. Imagine 2 places named after Dr. Kevorkian, Iowa and euthanasia. Well, round 1 is done. Let's dive into round 2. Okay, pay attention, because all the questions in round 2 are worth more money.
Yep.
Okay, we're back with Ross Bugner on a fiber optic field trip. You there, Ross? All right, take it away, Ross. Pull the handle.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Okay, the category is high rollers.
Okay, Ross, and we're gonna make this one worth 5,000 chips.
Put your fingers on your buzzers, and here's the question. For which of the betting games is there no corresponding video game version found in casinos? Poker, horse racing, Keno, or Baccarat?
I don't think there's a Baccarat.
They picked Baccarat.
Congratulations. Baccarat is the correct answer. As of yet, there is no video Baccarat available in the casinos.
Well, Ross, considering you were half in the bag, you did a really nice job. Thank you.
Do I get a copy of this game, or is it gonna be available in the stores?
I'll tell you what. Hang on the line, and
Okay.
I'll put you on with Helen. Hold on a second.
Thank you.
Okay, and you get some sleep, Ross.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, that's Ross Bugner, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go on. Take your pick. What do you say?
12.
This one's gonna be... Thank you, sir. May I have another? 2,000 bucks riding on this one. All right, here we go. Which word cannot be made from the letters in flagellation? Again, elated, flog, or fellatio? Fellatio? Boy, that answer really sucks.
Oh.
Let me take a second of my time to show you what's
Oh,
right.
it's elated.
Elated. Sorry you didn't get this, but, you know, it's not about the money. It's about personal satisfaction. Ooh, yeah, a little lower. Okay, pick a category.
I love 13, number 13. Oh-ho.
Okay, coming up, this category is chemistry and teen angst. This one's worth $4,001
Yeah, I forgot there's no D
bills.
in
Wins or a
that
foot to remake the
flagellation.
70s drama James at 15. Say the new James at 15 is about the trials and tribulations of the elements of the periodic table because of its atomic number. Which element should replace Lance Kerwin as James? Hydrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, or boron?
I think it's phosphorus.
Phosphorus is number 15 on the periodic table.
There we go.
Its chemical symbol is P, which may explain why they're writing so many episodes about bedwetting. How about it? We need a category.
We wish you a number 14 and a happy Hanukkah.
And this category is cash is better than credit. We are talking 4 big ones. Hang on tight, because here we go. If famous boxer Muhammad Ali had participated in the Boxer Rebellion, he would have been what? In England.
He would have been in China.
The boxers rebelled against foreigners and their influence in China.
I float like a butterfly, I sting like a bee. I'm xenophobic, so get out of my country.
Alright, go ahead and pick one. An outstanding selection, because under that category
Dis
is
or
one
dat?
major league point-racking question, the dis or dat. And the category for this dis or dat question is Charles Atlas was a god. Alright, I'm gonna read off 7 names, and for each one,
Did Frankfurter write this one?
muscle in the human body, or a Greek mythological figure? As you hear each one, if it's a muscle, press 1. If it's a mythological figure, press 2. And press 4 to skip.
So muscle or
You get
mythological?
$1,000 for each right answer. And you'll get $1,000 taken away for each one. Oh,
I got it.
Okay, you already know what you're doing. Let's put 30 seconds on the
At least
clock
it's not
then.
both.
Let's dance. Hector, muscle or myth?
That's a muscle.
Dionysus.
Myth.
Proteus.
Proteus is a myth.
Ludius Maximus.
That's a muscle.
Trapezius.
Muscle.
Artemis.
That's a myth.
Last one. Aeolus.
Myth.
That's all 7. Perfect. And with time to spare, here you go. Yeah, that blows a little sunshine into your total. All right, let's blow on to the next question. Come on, we need a category.
King 16!
The category is Haiku Shortstop. And this one's worth $4,000. It's time to fill in the blank. Limber up those fingers. When you know the answer, buzz in and start typing. Name the TV character who might have written this autobiographical haiku poem. Coroner's office. I do the work, but Quincy takes all the credit.
I have no clue. I mean, I know who Quincy is. I know who played him. But I've never seen an episode.
Now the correct answer is Sam, the assistant coroner on Quincy. Yeah, Sam said the worst part of his job is cleaning all of Quincy's cigar ashes, beer cans, and pretzels out of the cadavers. Take your pick. What do you say? Category: Frankenstein versus Robinson Crusoe. 2 G's for a right answer. Okay, take a shot at this. According to the book's title, Frankenstein is the modern Prometheus. According to his show's theme song, which of these could be thought of as the modern Robinson Crusoe? Will Robinson, Tattoo, Gilligan, or Captain Kirk?
Gilligan.
Like Robinson Crusoe, he's primitive as can be. I'll bet Crusoe's pal Friday didn't look anything like Ginger or Mary Ann, though. How about it? We need it. And we call this one, My name is John, and I'm an alcoholic. We got $4 grand on the table. Okay, get your fingers ready. Let's get busy. Because of what he represents, who of the following should probably not be asked to speak at a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous? Johnny Appleseed, John Barleycorn, John Henry, or John Thomas?
Barleycorn?
John Barleycorn is a name used to personify alcohol.
There we go.
It would be best to keep him away from an AA meeting, but he'd go over big at a frat party. Alright, go ahead and pick one.
Question 19.
This category is the fine art of baseball. Pop a right answer, you got 4K. Alright, feast your eyes on this picture and tell me which of the following titles best describes the fictional baseball movie represented in this illustration? A League of Their Own, No, Field of Screams, Nightmares.
Field of Screams.
When you combine Edvard Munch's The Scream with a famous baseball movie, you get Field of Screams. And I hear the screaming lead character will be played by one of Kevin Costner's financial backers for Waterworld. Okay,
Yep.
pick a category.
The Fresh Saver. 20.
And this question's category is Presidents in Denial. Get this right, get $2,000. Check this out. Bill Clinton is to socks as Richard Nixon is to Tricky Dick, checkers, shoes,
That'd be
or
checkers.
underwear. Socks is the Clintons' cat. Checkers was the Nixons' family dog. So we've got the one that says he didn't inhale, the one that says he wasn't a crook, and the two that say they didn't make the mess on the Oval Office rug. Come on, we need a category. Time for the
I'm so disappointed there has been no Memorial Day shoutouts so far.
match. Hit your buzzer. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. But do not forget, not just any match works. Ooh, okay. I'm not wasting any time. Let's get into the attack. Don't forget this clue. You've got a thing in your drink. And too bad for you, it's time to take a gulp. Have fun.
Olives Hearn Martini, yep. Shuri Temple, maybe Rux? Gin and tonic. Lime. It's lime. Okay. Lagana, maybe that's a woman? Oh wait, it's tequila. Celery's in that one. There we go. Gibson. I have no earthly clue. Sambuca. Again, another one I'm like, huh? Alright, cherries in a Shirley Temple. Lemon is in the iced tea, gotcha. Makes sense. Onions in the Gibson.
Well, I think I described that Jack Attack as but all that matters is your final score. That's the game.
I mean, we end up on the positive side with that, it's okay.
Well, you cleaned up. Not like you had any competition, though. So I'd like to tell you that you're amazing. But all I can really tell you is...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show. Thanks, Buzz. Let's roll commercials and find out what's happening, Cookie, with the players.
So, you're on the high scoreboard for some trivia game. Very impressive. Listen, if you ever get on the NBA high scoreboard next to Jordan and O'Neal and Robinson, then you give me a call, okay? In the meantime, let me know if you want to play again.
I could probably shoot free throws better than Shaq, but that's probably not saying very much. Thank you for watching. That is an episode of You Don't Know Jack, Volume 2. Be sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment in the section below, and spread the word. This is Sick and Squeeze Gaming, and the arcade is now closed. Okay, we got one more game in us, I think, and then we're gonna quickly do ourselves a one more commercial break first. See you in 90. Oh, lovely. Alright, 15 seconds. Hey folks, welcome back, get ready to do one final game. We've gone through 3 so far. And for the first time today, we're going to actually spin that wheel. Alright, we're heading to TV to finish things up in this one. Okay, very good. Alright. This is what I get for trying to get things first time in several weeks, and I just can't seem to get anything going here today. Oh wait, I've got to probably get this on too, don't I? That probably explains it. Shut up, computer. You're already causing me enough trouble already as it is. Fine, whatever. Now get off me. There we go. Alright, I think we finally fixed it. Anyway, let's get on TV here. Here we go. See you in a bit.
Okay,
60
people,
seconds.
due to the electrical storm, we are running a bit slow today, so please be patient and report any small fires. Thank you.
Hi, my name's Raul, and doggone it, somebody chewed on my pen. Ugh, gross. How many people do we have playing? One player. Fantastico. Go ahead and type in your name.
Sir, we're trying to...
Oh, and do you want a 7-question game or a 21? Oh, boy.
You know what they
30 seconds.
Your buzzer is the letter B, as in bright periwinkle blue.
Hey, can we get a box for Smitty to stand on?
20 seconds.
That's a ride to
Ooh, 20.
Don't tell him that he's short. He gets angry about that.
Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right number on the keyboard, all right? Follow me? It's real easy.
10 seconds.
Good luck.
9,
Let's cut the
8,
cross talk, people.
7,
Okay, take out
Five.
the desktop.
4,
All right, go to black.
White and Whitey. Tuesday nights following Homeboys in Outer Space.
Super. Just super duper.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Hey, welcome to the show. I see you're playing by yourself tonight. Very interesting. Hey, did you ever see that show Friends? Yeah, apparently not. Well, you're playing by yourself this time around, huh? Hey,
I'm
don't
not
worry
a fan
about it.
of
I do it
Friends.
all the time. Okay, let's go. Category, please.
And now climbing up the charts all the way to number 1.
Let's take a look at, is that a bald guy in your pocket? You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, imagine this.
You're at a bar when a single man approaches you. He tells you that he's an award-winning TV advertising executive, and after a few drinks, he tries a pickup line. What might he say? Not many people have a Tony like mine. Want to come over and talk
I think
about
it's a Clio.
The Clio Awards. They give them out every year to reward excellence in TV and radio advertising. Now, if he offers to demonstrate how he waxes his Johnson, whatever you do, don't look down. All right, I need a category. I believe this one is called Talk About a Bloody Mary. Get this one right, you get $1,000. All right, let's imagine for a moment that you're working as a bartender. Say you make a drink called a Herman's Head, inspired by the show. Based on the characters that live in Herman's Head, what would be the correct ingredients to blend? 1 part woman, 2 parts man. 1 part woman, 3 parts man. 2 parts woman, 1 part man. Or 3 parts man, 1 part monkey.
I think there's 4 people in that one.
Herman's Head consists of 4 equal parts, 1 woman and 3 men. There you go.
No, I said put a head on it. On it!
Give me a category. This is question 3. This one's called On the Next Oprah. You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Flex those fingers, here it comes. Considering the circumstances behind Oprah's August 26, 1989 appearance on the cover of TV Guide, what would be the most appropriate topic for her show that week? Lose weight by transplanting your head. Can women fill the pants in the family? Eyebrows. Who needs
I think I kind of remember this controversy on TV Guide. It had to do with bad Photoshop.
On the August 26, 1989 issue of TV Guide, they had a picture of Oprah's head on Anne Margaret's body. And if I'm not mistaken, the next issue had Anne Margaret's head on Willard Scott's body. Oh, yeah. Throw me a category.
Spotless window, shining floor, do it all with number 4.
All right, give it up for Saturday morning TV that makes you go blind. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Eyes forward, we're going. Which of these was an actual TV show? Pud's Prize Party, Playing with Peter, Dickie's Dial-In, or Wee Willie's Winker?
Jeez.
Pud's Prize Party was a 1950s talent competition for kids. I don't even want to know what kind of talent you needed to get on that show. All right, pick a category. All right, don't freak out at me or nothing, but you're about to jump headfirst into a Dis or Dat.
Dis or Dat, gotcha.
The category for this Dis or Dat is A Little Dabney'll Do Ya. Check it out. I'm going to read off the titles of 7 TV shows, and for each one, you need to tell me if it's a show starring Dabney Coleman or not. As you see,
okay.
If it's a show that stars Dabney Coleman, press 1. If it's a show that does not star Dabney Coleman, press 2.
Gotcha.
And if you want to skip one, press 4. For each right answer, you get $500, and you lose $500 for a wrong answer or one you don't get to.
Oh, we know a couple
All right,
of
I'm
them?
gonna start you off with 30 seconds.
So that could get interesting.
Let's do it. Buffalo Bill, Dabney.
That was with Dabney Coleman. No.
Madman of the People.
That was Dabney.
The Slap Maxwell Story.
That's actually Dabney.
Fibber McGee and Molly.
No.
Frank's Place.
Nope.
Last one, Drexel's Class.
Yep.
That'd be 7. In case you didn't notice, that's a perfect score. Here's some cash for you.
All right, I knew more than I thought. We'll take a dub on that one.
Cash. Time to pick a category.
Tonight's top 6 in the workplace.
The category, it can only end in a musical number. How does $2,000 sound? Okay, for this one, I want you to take a look at this picture and then tell me who has most likely fallen off the boat. Ringo from the Beatles cartoon, Minnie Pearl from Hee Haw, Jed from the Beverly Hillbillies, or Mike from the Monkees?
I'm thinking it's Mike.
Mike from the Monkees always wears a green wool cap, just like the one you see there. Hey, wait a minute. If he's sopping wet, that means he won't be able to play the guitar. They'll have to get a studio musician. Give me a category.
Honestly, that kind of came over my head there.
Don't you? Got him out.
Tonight, savory.
I love you, question 7.
And our special guest tonight, Cheater, Raw Egg Eater. $2,000 for a correct answer. Put your head between your knees, because we're going down. Based on the names of the American gladiators, which of these would not be a way to cheat on the show? Sneak a snake down Snake's shorts, spray mace in Lace's face, kick Sonny where the sun don't shine, or zap with a bug zapper.
I think there is no Sunny.
Kick Sonny where the sun don't shine. No, maybe you're just thinking about where you found this answer.
Oh.
I could have given you some cash if you picked this one. There's no American gladiator named Snake. Now, if you watch the Egyptian version of the show, they got like a dozen gladiators named Snake. And one big guy named Asp. You know, it's a cultural thing.
Okay, whatever.
All right, I need a category. Today's specialties include, do you want to give or receive? $3,000 for this one. All right, my friends, let's see if you know your game shows. Buzz in when you think you know what 2 shows go in the blanks. $10,000 pyramid, $20,000 pyramid, blank, $100,000 pyramid. Is it $25,000 pyramid, $50,000 pyramid, $25,000 pyramid, $75,000 pyramid, $50,000? Oh, come on, just pick one.
I think it's one.
The $25,000 pyramid and the $50,000 pyramid were the other 2 titles on the game show's Journey Through Inflation. Unless you're watching the Egyptian version of the show, which they call the $25,000 triangle. Something about pyramids being sacred or something. I don't know. It's that cultural thing again.
Oh, okay.
Category, please. Here we have the Buddy System. We're playing for $3,000 this time. Hey, once again, it's Buddy Day at the local pool, and your swimming buddy is, that's right, Buddy from the 70s TV show Family. You accidentally swallow some water and start to drown, but Buddy isn't responding. If you shout her real name as you're going down, what will you be shouting? Lynette! Letitia! Budweiser! Or Bernice!
Okay, to be honest with you, I've never heard of Family. I think it's Letitia.
Okay, now here's a good answer. Buddy's real name is Letitia, so you might try yelling that. You could also try yelling, I'm drowning! All right, pick a category.
The following is a test of question 10. This is only a test.
The category is, put your finger in the Van Dyke. You get it right, I'm giving you $1,000. Get the wax out of your ears, it's question time. Given the nickname of Buddy's wife on the Dick Van Dyke Show, where would you most likely find her? Riding a broom, on top of Old Smoky, in a swimming pool, or in a sandwich? I don't care what the other children say, you'll always be my favorite. Here's the one you didn't pick. Buddy Sorrell's wife is called Pickles. I guess Gherkin was already taken. That'll do it for round 1. What do you say we move on to round 2? Now in round 2, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some big cash moving around. Let's get to it. Throw me a category. For your enjoyment, my, what big hands you have. How does $4,000 grab you? You know, it seems these days everyone's getting a sex change, even TV shows. Which of the following transsexual spin-offs was actually produced? The girl from Uncle, the woman from Atlanta.
Batgirl.
Batgirl? More like Bat Guano.
No?
Hey, if you got a minute, take a look at this. Stephanie Powers played Agent April Dancer in this 1966 spin-off. Apparently, their first attempt, the hot hussy from Uncle, didn't fly with standards and practices. Time to pick a category. May I introduce To Russia with Yucks. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Let's see how you handle this one.
All right, let's do it.
If the Russian Ministry of Broadcast produced their own version of the first American sitcom to shoot an episode in the Soviet Union, what would be the best title? Welcome Back Kalishnikov, Saved by the KGB, Premiere of the Class, or Red 222?
I think it was...
The Brainiacs at Head of the Class went over to the Soviet Union to shoot a 1-hour special that aired in November of '88.
Yeah.
And a few short years later, the Soviet Union crumbled. Mere coincidence? Yeah, that's what the CIA wants you to think.
Okay.
Give me a category.
13! 13!
Open wide and get ready for TV with a staple in its belly button. 4,000 big ones for a right answer here. Hope you're hungry. It's question time. Which of the following is not true about the 1960s syndicated TV series Playboy After Dark? It aired in '69. The show featured partial nudity. It was first called Playboy's Pet House, or Lenny Bruce was one of the guests. While the show did feature things like bunnies playing Twister and all, it did not feature any nudity whatsoever.
There we go.
But if it turns you on, I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm not wearing any pants. Category,
Look,
please.
I don't need to know.
All right, flesh, butt, spits, I'm poor.
Gibberish question time.
Grab hold of this gibberish category. The facts about purging. You move fast, you can get 10,000 bucks on this gibberish question. Now, as soon as you know the answer, you buzz in and start typing, because I'm going to take away some of that.
Hold on. I mean, I think it's still recording. Alright. That's odd. I can swear it's still recording, dear. Stop streaming, stop recording. I don't know why it's doing that. Weird. Okay. Oh, it's reconnecting. Lovely. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try this again here. Okay, wait, we're checking this real quick here. Kind of weird how it decided to do this right as I'm getting close to the finish here. Weird. Okay, I think we're back. I think we're live. Let's finish this. Yeah, this is gibberish question time in case you're wondering.
Every second and a half. All right, get ready and tell
Gibberish
me what
question.
this rhymes with. No bull, smarmy purge, it'll toss piddle.
No bull, smarmy purge, it'll toss piddle. No bull, smarmy purge, it'll toss piddle.
It's what you might call the 4077. It's what you might call the 4077 if you don't use its acronym.
Medical, Army.
It's mobile and it's Army.
Mobile, Army.
Hawkeye and the gang are assigned to a noble, smarmy Purgital hospital.
Surgical hospital.
Hey, have I lost you there?
No, he didn't lose me.
All right, I need a category.
The thrill of answering! The agony of 15!
Shake hands with Trap On, Trap Off, the Trapper. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. Oh, nuts. There's a medical emergency on Trapper John MD, and Trapper can't find his partner anywhere. If the TV character with the same name as Trapper John's partner filled in for him, what would a semi-conscious patient see during the surgery? A cute furry gremlin in surgical scrubs, a clown sewing up his stitches, a long-nosed purple Muppet with a scalpel, or a chimpanzee holding a very large needle.
Grover?
Let me show you what I would have picked. Trapper John works with a doctor named Gonzo, a Muppet doing surgery. Oh man, I can smell the malpractice suit from here. Time to pick a category. We're calling this one Make Comedy, not War. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. See if you can wrap your skull around this.
Hey Chelsea, how's it going?
Nazis decides to start up a war. If they use the famous Nazi from Seinfeld as their inspiration, what will be their military strategy? To hit opposing soldiers with marble ryes, to get enemies to lick poisoned envelope glue, to use puppy shirts as bullet shields, or to deprive other countries of soup.
They would deprive other countries of soup.
On Seinfeld, the so-called soup Nazi demands proper soup ordering protocol, and if he doesn't get it, he yells, "No soup for you!"
I'm actually doing pretty good, Chelsea. How have you been doing today?
Hey, war is hell. All right, pick a category. For your viewing pleasure, where's the fifth dimension on this damn map? One right answer and you got $6,000 coming at you. All right, give me your best shot. According to the show's introduction, which of these is a place where the Twilight Zone exists? Between science and superstition, between the conscious and the subconscious, between reality and illusion, or between Arby's and Taco Bell?
I believe it's reality and illusion.
No, between reality and illusion, that's where you're going to find a hard copy.
Oh.
You want to see what the smart money
says?
Shoot. According to good old Rod Serling, the Twilight Zone is the middle ground between light and shadow, science and superstition. Kind of like Utah. Throw me a category.
You know what? You're playing great. I'll stop bugging you now. You know what? Actually, just one more question. Question 18.
Let's have a big warm welcome for America's funniest practical jokes of the rich and famous. I'll give you 4,000 clams for this bad boy. Okay, hey, pay attention here. And when you know the answer, buzz in and type. Imagine you're stopped at a red light and the person in the car next to you hangs out the window and asks, "Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon?" Based on the original Grey Poupon ads, what should you say in reply?
I think it'd be funny if you said no. No, quit asking about the mustard.
All you do is type this. Grey Poupon, but of course. What else would I eat with fried bologna and Wonder Bread? Give me a category.
Minty cool, minty fresh 19.
Coming at you, we need to have a heart-to-heart. This one can get you $6,000. Heads up, here it comes. What might you expect to happen in an episode of Heart to Heart entitled Max Takes Freeway? The heroine takes the car for a joyride. The hero flies a helicopter. The neighbor has sex with the cat, or the chauffeur kidnaps the dog.
Yep, that's the one with the chauffeur and the dog.
Max is the heart's chauffeur and all-around buddy. Freeway is the couple's dog. I can't wait to see the episode called Max Takes Ride on Freeway. Category, please.
Question 20 now concludes its broadcast day.
Well, what do we have here? Not counting Fox, that is. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. Okay, everybody knows that the three major networks are ABC, NBC, and CBS. But do you know what they stand for? What is the only word you'll find in each of the names of the networks ABC, CBS, and NBC? And in case seeing the question is any help to you, company, corporation, broadcasting, or of? Well, isn't this sweet? The American Broadcasting Company, the Columbia Broadcasting System, and the National Broadcasting Company all have the same middle name. Now, if anybody can tell me what the hell a peacock and a big old eye have to do with anything, I'll buy him a TV dinner.
Symbols
All right,
are symbols. Alright.
You are about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this. Remember the clue. It's got to be a match that fits this clue. Who could replace me? Oh, ha ha. You can put your hand down now. You're going to need it.
You're sure, lad? Obviously, that was Charlie's Angels. Yeah, it was Jimmy Smits. That was NYPD Blue. Kirstie Alley for Cheers. Oh, come on. It's obviously MASH. Dick Sargent. From Bewitched. Bill Murray from SNL. Julie Harrison from Three's Company. Yeah, that's Smash. There we go.
Great job, my friend. You're like some kind of maniac. Let's take a look at the final score. That's the game. Way to go, my
Solid.
friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because
You don't know. Great show, everyone. We have some lovely parting gifts for you. Hey, Raul, are we doing this again or what?
Yeah, oh boy, you made the high scoreboard. There was an empty slot there. Basically what you did was you filled a vacancy for us. Thank you very much. If you'd like to play
Maybe I
another
filled a
game, let me know
vacancy,
when you're
but I did pretty good even with that vacancy. Alright. This concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw there, be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe, spread the word, and leave a comment in the section below. This is Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed. Alright, this was actually the last game, so we're probably going to rate out. I think I know who I'm going to rate, however, since I've been on other channels of theirs, but I haven't been on this one. Okay. All right. Okay, folks. I will be back Thursday with probably some horror. Until then, I shall see you.